So my name is Jermaine, but I go by Rico. A lot of my friends call me Rico. If you see me out, people are gonna say Rico, and they're talking about me. Our brand is Mass Solutions. We're located here in Houston, and we're also located in Georgia. We install breathalyzers for the state, and we deal with electronics in general, anything dealing with 12 volts. So think of things like your screen in your cars, backup cameras, trackers for people who do Turo, things like that. So we've been doing this for a long time. Personally, and as I was just saying to someone else recently, is that I'm trying to meet people who are in my industry, who I can possibly partner with, outsource work to be able to scale my business. We deal with an industry I'm in. We deal with a lot of people that have to have hands-on skills, that they have to be the best of their craft, and sometimes it can be hard to scale a business like that unless you have people who can do it. So coming to these events and mingling, introducing to people, that person might not know how to do something like that, but they might know somebody, and that might solve my problem. Now I can do what I need to do. Ironically, we end up being in spaces where alcohol is, right? So naturally, it just comes up as a joke. I'm like, yeah, man, I install breathalyzers, and it's a joke, right? They're like, you the cops? I'm like, no, I'm not the cops, but I am in an industry where I tell people all the time, like, listen, Uber if you came out tonight, if you're drinking, but in general, it ends up being a joke initially, starting out, just getting a conversation, get people's juices flowing, and then it'll lead into what we do, you know? So it makes it very easy when I start off saying, yeah, we do electronics. And when I say we do breathalyzers, people are like, you know, I got this drink in my hand right now. I'm like, icebreaker, man. It's an icebreaker because a lot of people, first of all, most people have never met someone who's even in that type of industry. You know, they don't even come across it until they themselves or a friend they know is in a position where they need something like that. So, you know, when I bring it up, it's usually something they haven't even heard of. So off the rip, now it creates that dialogue so we can talk. And 9 times out of 10, I'm more interested in what they do, honestly, you know, because their thing is probably a lot more exciting than it's rare I get to talk about my stuff, right? One thing, building curiosity is very, very important. When you're trying to meet people and network and grow, people have to be interested in what the hell you're talking about, right? Your brand doesn't come up, people don't want to talk to you unless they know that you're interesting or you're likable or something, you know? So being able to make someone curious or have some type of pizzazz or charisma about you and create opportunities that you might not even have had, right? So I like to come in and always look the part. I'm always clean cut, but I got the beard going, I got the gray, you know, people always ask me questions like, what's up with that? And off the rip, now we in a conversation. So you gotta come to the table with something that makes you stand out. We live in an attention-based world now, and at the end of the day, even though I didn't die this is natural, but it gives me the ability to go into rooms and just say what I gotta say, right? Without even trying, because they're gonna ask me. The name of the game. You gotta perform, you gotta produce. So no matter what industry you're in, you gotta produce. When they say your name, when they say your industry, you need to come up first thing in their head. And you can only do that if you're producing. I tell you what, you guys had a Connect 4 tournament, and honestly, I didn't know what to expect. I came in and just started smacking people across the head, you know? But then I lost at the end, you know? I wanted that crown, I'm not gonna lie. But what I learned from that was something as simple as a game can create a life-changing relationship, right? Something as simple as choosing to get out of the house and do something that's kind of out of the normal, get uncomfortable and mingle. Now, I'm comfortable in spaces talking to people, but not everybody is. There are people here tonight that I could tell they rolling with a clique and they're kind of, but they got up, they got out, and when y'all separated people and put them with other people, man, that's beautiful, because that's where the opportunities come from. They never come from where you're comfortable, ever. They always come from mingling and getting out there with people and just putting yourself out there so people can see you, see who you are, see what you do, and man, you end up changing somebody's life or changing your own. My personal brand, I'm on Instagram, I'm on TikTok. On TikTok, I am I.am.Swab, S-W-A-V. My business is Mass Solutions, M-A Solutions, one word. If you need anything dealing with electronics, anything dealing with trackers, the breathalyzers, to anything that your car might need to get it, you know, on the road, we can do it. You know, if you need tent, whatever, we can do it. But honestly, this event wasn't even for me to promote myself. I wanted to come out and meet other people so I could help promote them. And if I could get their services, I'm going to do it. I met some people tonight that I'll use some of their services. I appreciate you guys inviting me out, honestly.